Hello, Director. Thank you so much for having me in today. As you know, I'm here on behalf of the marketing team to discuss how we want to increase the amount of community members that attend our men's basketball game. Now, there's a few things that I'd like to talk over before we get into that marketing plan. First out being the nature of marketing plans. We've seen that in our marketing files that over time, the amount of community members hasn't been increasing to what we hoped for. And I think there's a few ways to go around this. Maybe to advertise more. As we're located in a smaller neighborhood, a smaller region, advertising should be able to gather a larger crowd. Slowly, also, another reason is slowly decreasing the pricing for the general admissions ticket to about $9 to $9.50 and increasing the premium ticket about $20 to $22. We know the we know that cost and profit are inversely related, but we may be able to include more perks now with the premium ticket to appeal more. Now, by perks, I mean you may be able to get a free drink, or you might be able to get a free shirt, whatever it may be. Next, market and market identification, which is also related to marketing strategies. We want to see if there's a common interest or pattern between the people who are coming to our games and aren't. This includes whether they enjoyed it, why they came, or any of those reasons. We want to have consistency in our sales. Identifying our target market and coordinating marketing mix activities will help us reach more people and have a consistent growth in the amount of community members attending our games. This also means we'll be able to consistently increase our profit. We want to have a quick survey type deal right around the halftime point in the game or a bit later to identify a demographic. This is because people might become too invested in the game later times to effectively give us proper data, or they might be too tired and may be inclined to leave the game. So we'd like to survey them before to get a sense of who we need to appeal more. Next, I want to discuss communication channels using sales promotion. There's a few ways this can be done: online websites, word of mouth, and standard media. Now for us, it would be great to have an online website, but to advertise this and get it more well known, we would advertising using standard media. We aren't in the most populated area, so it's important to get people from different areas and appeal to them as well to gather a larger group of people. We want to have diversity. We want to have a large amount of people. This may be children, maybe we appeal to them, they bring their parents along, whatever it may be. Now, lastly, I want to go over products, services, and competitive advantage. This factor is probably the most important aspect to master to increase the amount of community members that will join us. We want to create a small app that has incentives. Every time you go, you'll be able to receive points, and after accumulating a set amount of points, you'll be able to get different things. Maybe it's a free drink or reduced price sales, or you might be able to even meet the players for a bit. Whatever you want, we can always change this. As we see in this graph right here, we see this is the price change right about here. Right about here, we see that price change, and we see a gradual growth in the amount of community members attending. And we have a sloped out after that price change comes back to normal for that limited time. Now, right around this point right here, we want to introduce that app to increase the amount of community members attending, and we see a faster growth right here after we introduce that app with those incentives. So just to wrap everything up really quickly, we want to have surveys to understand our demographic, and using our marketing plans, we've observed that we need to be personal with our customers. So we want to release an app with incentives. I see you have some questions for me. So just to go over the first one, yes, I do think it is important to have special pricing be limited time only. Having limited time pricing creates more commotion about buying our products. We have seen in other companies that advertising limited time pricing sales makes customers believe that product is much more valued at that price. And lastly, the marketing plan encourages repeated attendance using those incentives and rewards. With that price change, slowly we'll be able to increase the price of premium tickets to be able to get out better rewards and cover that price change by releasing that app. I want to thank you so much for giving a little bit of your time. And if you have any further questions, please contact me. Thank you so much.